Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. And for everyone out there, happy St. Patrick's Day. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions. The main track fast, turf course firm. The first race 1 mile, claimer, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Jockey on the 1 is Lionel Reyes. Scratch number 2, Secret War.
They're off. Bit of a bobble there by Senora Fatima. And it is Jill's Comprise and A Place to Shine who come out running well. Right to their outside, Sensational Saturday with speed. And at the rail, it's Dr. Adali. Senora de Fatima is there on the far outside. Nabatari's not far behind either. They're tightly packed as they race out of the chute and toward the backstretch. Sensational Saturday comes away with the lead. Senora de Fatima on the outside, second. A Place to Shine is running in third. Nabatari is fourth. Then Jill's Comprise and Dr. Adali on the inside, just 4 lengths off the lead. The first quarter's up in an easy 24 and 4/5 seconds. Up the backstretch, and now the favorites in front. A Place to Shine has taken charge. Abatare is up into second now, just a half length behind with a half mile to go. Then Jill's Comprise. Dr. Adali to the inside. Both Senora de Fatima and Sensational Saturday have dropped back as the field makes their way around the far turn. They went 47 and 3 for a half mile. 3 furlongs to go. A Place to Shine and Edgard Zayas out there 2.5 now. Abatare second. Jill's Comprise 5 off the lead in third. Then Dr. Adali, Senora de Fatima to the outside, and Sensational Saturday losing contact. A Place to Shine is getting away here. 3/4 up in 112 flat, and A Place to Shine turns for home all alone. Now a 7-length lead on Abatare. Dr. Adali and Jill's Comprise are next, and they're into the final furlong. And A Place to Shine, the 3-5 favorite, is going to win with the greatest of ease here. A Place to Shine under the wire, about 11 lengths in front of Abatare. And then it was Dr. Adali and Senora de Fatima.
The favorite number 4, A Place to Shine, does just that. Draws off and wins very impressively, owned by Frank Carl Calabrese, trained by Mike Petro, and ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. That horse paid $3.40 to win. Second race, 1 mile and 1/16 on a firm turf course. Claimers 4 and up, which have never won 3 races. The off-time favorite, number 8, Moonlight Bandit.
They're off. Ginger Goose and Best Country come out running well. Are We Not Men's got some speed too. Imperial Jack goes up in between horses. And then to the outside, it's Moonlight Bandit as the field makes their way into the turn. Ginger Goose on the inside is going to grab the lead from the rail. It is Ginger Goose and Imperial Jack 1-2 into that turn. Are We Not Men sits back third just off them. And then Moonlight Bandit on the outside of Best Country. Break of another 2. Back to Quite the Issue, who's third last early on. And then it's Maritime Pulpit and Mexican Groove is last. 23 and 2 was the quarter as they race on to the backstretch. And it's Imperial Jack in front. And then Are We Not Men on the outside, and Ginger Goose is taken back now to third along the rail. Moonlight Bandit travels along fourth up the backstretch and races 3 lengths off the lead. And then it's back to Best Country, followed by Quite the Issue on the outside. Maritime Pulpit, Mexican Groove last of them all. 8 lengths from top to bottom, a half mile of 47 and 3. Moving for the far turn. Imperial Jack on top, prompted by Are We Not Men on the outside, and these two are 1-2 a neck apart going into the far turn from Moonlight Bandit, who's now in third on the outside of a ground-saving Ginger Goose round the far turn. Then Quite the Issue in Best Country, who's got 4 lengths to make up, Mexican Groove and Maritime Pulpit. 3/4 in 111 and 2, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch. Are We Not Men now taken on by Moonlight Bandit on the outside. Imperial Jack retreats along the rail, trying to gain some ground. Or Ginger Goose, Best Country to the outside. Center of the course is Quite the Issue, then Maritime Pulpit, who's diving to the inside for a late bid. It is Moonlight Bandit in front close to home. Moonlight Bandit from Ginger Goose coming down to the line. Moonlight Bandit won it. And then it was Ginger Goose in a photo between Mexican Groove and Quite the Issue, followed by Are We Not Men.
It's the favorite, number 8, Moonlight Bandit, winning it, paying $4.80. Owned by John Oxley, trained by Mark Cassie, and ridden to victory today by Julian Leparoux. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have race number 3. Welcome back. The third race, 1 mile and 1/16th on the turf. These are claimers 4-year-olds and upward. The claiming price, $50,000.
They're off. And it's Beyond Smart with the best beginning. Sportscaster is away well. These two out to the front with Quiet Force and Black Martino right behind them. Then Nigon's Turn. Gray Bow is next, and Big Bazinga trails the field, 7 lengths off the lead as they race for the turn. Beyond Smart and Luis Saez up top. Prompted by Sportscaster on the outside. Black Martino is in a bit of traffic trouble there and had to steady, and now steadies one more time there. Black Martino in a heap of trouble on that first turn is now last. Up front, it is Beyond Smart and Sportscaster 1-2. And then it's Quiet Force. Nigon's Turn to the inside, followed by Gray Bow and Big Bazinga. And Black Martino now will switch to the outside after a very slow opening quarter mile of 25-1. So they're on to the backstretch. Sportscaster and Beyond Smart. These two head and head on the lead. With Nigon's Turn and the favorite Quiet Force side by side, third and fourth, and just behind the pace-setting pair. And then it is Big Bazinga, Gray Bow to the outside, and Black Martino, 49-2 was the half mile. Into the far turn, Beyond Smart and Sportscaster are noses apart, and Quiet Force is sent after them now. Quiet Force is coming to the outside of the top two, and 3 of them are right together. And then it's Nigon's Turn, followed by Gray Bow, Big Bazinga to the inside, and Black Martino at the back of the pack, and they're into the stretch. Sportscaster is the leader. On the outside, Quiet Force, Beyond Smart digs in toward the rail. These 3 come into the final furlong. Big Bazinga fourth. It's Beyond Smart, Sportscaster, and Quiet Force. Big Bazinga on the far outside. Quiet Force and Beyond Smart to the wire. Quiet Force got there. Beyond Smart was second, then Big Bazinga, Sportscaster, and Nigon's Turn.
Number 7, Quiet Force, closes to win it and pays $4 even, owned by Imaginary Stable, Rev It Up Racing Stable, and Aberturin Stable, trained by Peter Walder, and ridden to victory today by our leading rider, Javier Castellano. The fourth race, a 1 mile claiming event for 3-year-olds, 6 runners in the field.
They're off. And an even beginning here as Golden Ray goes out to lead them early on. He's Cotton on the inside, goes right behind the front runner, and Golden Ray will lead the way early, opening up to lead by 4 lengths as the field races out of the chute. Ease Cotton is running in second position, and they're being followed by Half Ton of Fun in third. And then it's Arch Leader on the outside, Spike Chivas and Woodburn. Up the backstretch, Golden Ray on top. Runs an opening quarter mile in 23 and 1/5 seconds, and Golden Ray leads them by 2 1/4. Ease Cotton up running in second. Spike Chivas is third on the inside of Woodburn, and then it's Half Ton of Fun in 5th. The trailer is Arch Leader, who's about 8 lengths off of Golden Ray, who heads past the half-mile pole in the clear, going a half in 46 seconds flat. Golden Ray and Luis Saez by 2. He's Cotton clearly second with 3 furlongs to go. Spike Chivas follows third by 3, then Woodburn. Half Ton of Fun's not going on, and then comes Arch Leader. Around the far turn, still Golden Ray, but He's Cotton is getting closer. Now just a length back in second, and they're well clear of the others. Spike Chivas is third by another 5 lengths, and they're coming to the top of the stretch, where it is Golden Ray and He's Cotton in a race of their own here. 3/4 in 1:10 and these two with a furlong to run. Golden Ray and He's Cotton about 15 in front of the rest, wide open for third. He's Cotton on the outside, and Golden Ray gives way late. He's Cotton will get there on top. Golden Ray second best, and a long way back to Arch Leader and Woodburn.
Number 1, He's Cotton, gets it and gives jockey Javier Castellano his second win today and his 100th victory at the 2015-16 meeting. Owned by Larry Knight Sr., trained by Jessica Campitelli, and the horse paid $5.40 to win. The fifth race, 1 mile and 1/16, maiden claimers, 3-year-olds, no scratches in the race.
They're off. Stanowski was off slowly. Awfully Braun is hustled onto there from the inside to take the early lead. It's Awfully Braun who takes over going into the first turn. Little Chuck away running in second, right to the outside of the front runner. And then comes after Cheyenne and Pizote Solo on the outside fourth. Break of 2 back to Jinner in 5th, racing about 6 lengths off the lead early on, just ahead of a Pistolar. Young Gone is next, and after that slow start, Stanowski is at the back of the pack. So they make their way to the backstretch. That first quarter up in 23 and 4/5 seconds, and it is Awfully Brawn in front. 3/4 of a length over Little Chuck running in second. And then it's Pisote Solo after Cheyenne, and right behind them, a Pistolar on the inside of Jinner. Then a break of another 2 lengths more back to Young Gone, who is racing 7 lengths off the lead at this stage and 4 lengths ahead of Stanowski, who has trailed throughout. The half is up in 48 and 4. Continuing up the backstretch, Awfully Brawn in front. Little Chuck continues to race just to the outside of Awfully Brawn, moving for the far turn. And then it's Pisote Solo after Cheyenne to the inside under a ride in 4th. And then Jinner ridden along to 5th by another 3. Then comes Young Gone, a Pistolar's dropped back, and Stanowski. Around the far turn, still Awfully Brawn. Little Chuck dead even. After Cheyenne, 2 lengths behind them. Pisote Solo was 4th on the outside. The others have dropped out of contention, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. And Awfully Brawn's trying to put away Little Chuck as they turn for home. On the rail after Cheyenne, trying to close in, but now it is Awfully Brawn getting away. Awfully Brawn in front at the final 16th, clear from the competition, and Awfully Brawn and Paco Lopez will come home on top. After Cheyenne was second, and then came Little Chuck, Pisote Solo, and Jinner.
Number 1, Awfully Brawn scores. Look at jockey Paco Lopez looking back for some competition. The horse pays $5.40, owned by Laurie and George Hall, trained by Kelly Breen. The 6th race, 7.5 furlongs on the turf. Claim is 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the 6 tonight. The off-time favorite, number 9, Madrus.
They're off. Good even beginning here. Fancy Flash is sent out of there to show speed. Two-Step Temper is right up and on the pace with How You, and Alpha High to the outside, who's 4 deep moving into the turn. These 4 take them into that turn across the track. Then a break of another 2 lengths more to a 3 wide. Very Stella, who runs along in 5th position early on. Then 52 in Empire Road, and Madrus is last of them all here. Madrus 10 lengths off the lead as the field heads on to the backstretch. Fancy Flash the leader. Two-Step Temper is running in second to the outside. Then it's Alpha High, and How You tucks in behind them as they enter the backstretch. Empire Road is 5th right now, 2.5 lengths off the lead, just ahead of 52 and Very Stella, who's now backed off 4 lengths from the pace. Madrus 7 lengths behind as they continue their run through a 23 and 2 first quarter. Up the backstretch, Fancy Flash is a long shot leader here from Two-Step Temper. Outside of them, Alpha High follows in 3rd as they move for the far turn. 3 of them across the track, and behind them it's How You in 4th, followed by Empire Road 5th on the outside. A length and a half more to 52, who's down toward the rail. Then Very Stella, and nothing yet from Madrus. The half was 46 and 3, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch, where it is Two-Step Temper and Alpha High, and the 2 of them will turn for home together. Alpha High on the outside of Two-Step Temper. How You 2.5 behind them, and closing in with a furlong to run. Here comes How You down the center of the course, and Eddie Castro and How You hit the front from the back of the pack. 52 finishing fast, trying to get up for second, but How You's the winner. 52 got there for second, and then came Alpha High, followed by Two-Step Temper.
Number 3, How You closes and wins, pays $6.60, owned by Monster Racing Stables, trained by George Navarro, ridden to victory today by Eddie Castro.
Our day begins early, preparing for the task ahead, focused on a single goal. Then it's showtime, ready to face another challenge. And while victory may be uncertain, you can always bet on us to be at our very best.
Race number 7, a 1-mile maiden claiming event for 3-year-olds. Scratch the 3, Casino Dude. Also scratch number 5, Love of Family.
They're off. On Attack in Midnight Dance, sent out of there to show some speed. Carrots Only from the inside. Also right there with Southern Touch as the field races out of the chute. It's going to be On Attack and Midnight Dance as the field leaves the chute. These two are stride for stride on the lead. 2.5 lengths more back to Southern Touch, who's running in 3rd position as they continue the run up the backstretch. Patty Ryan's right up alongside in 4th. And just to the outside of them, Bay Point Count is 5th by another 4 lengths. Then back to one more and we'll all go. Sky Guy is next, Carrots Only and Kids Kid. And the first quarter's up in 23-1. Up the backstretch, battling up front are Midnight Dance and On Attack. Noses apart with a half-mile to run. Patty Ryan sits in 3rd, 2 lengths off of them after a quick half in 45-4. Then it's Bay Point Count 4th and progressing on the far turn. 5 lengths ahead of Southern Touch. One more and we'll all go. And picking up stride is Sky Guy to the outside of them. Kids also starting to gain a bit of ground, and Carrots Only is trailing the field. Meanwhile, up front, it is On Attack, Midnight Dance, and coming up to them is a 3-wide Bay Point Count, and Patty Ryan is just behind the leading trio. As they come toward the top of the stretch, Kids Kid has made progress, 5th on the inside, 3/4, 1:11-4. They're coming into the final furlong. On Attack, Midnight Dance, Kids Kid coming up the fence on the far outside, Bay Point Count. Bay Point Count, here's Kids Kid on the inside. Kids Kid, a huge long shot. And Matthew Rispoli, they're 70-1. Then it was Midnight Dance, Bay Point Count, followed by Patty Ryan and On Attack.
Number 9, Kids Kid slips through the inside and blows up the tote port and pays $148.60. Hope you have it in the Rainbow 6, owned by Hard Acre Farm LLC, trained by Emmy Tarrant, and ridden to victory today by Matthew Rispoli. The 8th race, 1 mile on the turf. These are maiden claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the 3, Chucky Please. Also scratch number 9, Medalita de Oro.
They're off. And it's Big Wave Dave who comes out well. Livin' for Love, Princess of Thieves on the inside. Now the 2 favorites move up right alongside to challenge for the front as they move for the turn. Princess Moon wide there in 4th. Saving ground is Jane Wayne, who's riding the rail, 5th into the turn in 4 lengths from the front. And then back to Bluegrass Special and Sour Lemon Drop. They race on to the backstretch with Princess of Thieves leading Livin' for Love by 1.5 lengths and squeezing through his Big Wave Dave into 3rd on the inside. Then Princess Moon, 24-4 was the first quarter mile. Then it's back to Bluegrass Special. Jane Wayne on the inside is 5.5 lengths off the lead and just ahead of Sour Lemon Drop. So they're halfway up the backstretch here, and Princess of Thieves and Luis Saez lead the way. Almost a 2-length advantage over Livin' for Love. And then it's Big Wave Dave, Princess Moon on the outside, and right behind them is Bluegrass Special, then Jane Wayne, and Sour Lemon Drop. 49-1 was the half mile. Princess of Thieves on top, 3/4 length. Livin' for Love creeping closer 2nd. Then Princess Moon 3rd, 2 lengths off of them. Followed by Big Wave Dave on the inside. Bluegrass Special is after that. Sour Lemon Drop and Jane Wayne, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. Livin' for Love on the outside. Princess of Thieves along the rail. These two stride for stride on the lead. Princess Moon is 3rd, and here comes Bluegrass Special on the far outside with a rush. And these two are charging by the front runners, and here's Bluegrass Special. Bluegrass Special pulls away late to beat Princess Moon. Then Princess of Thieves and Livin' for Love.
Number 5, Bluegrass Special wins it, pays $10.80, owned by Al Johnson, trained by Scooter Dickey. His birthday today. Happy birthday to Scooter Dickey, ridden to victory by Corey Lannery. The 9th race, 6 furlong starter, optional claimer of fillies, 3-year-olds, 7 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 3, Sweet Water.
They're off. Very even beginning as Scoff goes out to lead them early. On the outside, Exchanging Secrets away well with the favorite Sweetwater out third right behind them. Then it's Our Kinsley Doll to the inside, followed by Bagema. And then it's Kentucky Dancer and Chief Attraction, who took up just after the start, trails the field as they head up the backstretch, where the leader is Scoff. Scoff is on top here through the first quarter mile. It goes up in 22 and 1, leads it by a length and a half. Our Kinsley Doll second, Exchanging Secrets third, break of 2 to Kentucky Dancer. Sweetwater the favorite fifth on the inside, 4 lengths off the lead. And then it's Bagema and Chief Attraction around the far turn. It is Scoff in front from Exchanging Secrets on the outside. Our Kinsley Doll has running room at the rail, and the 3 of them are across the track. Come to the top of the stretch. Kentucky Dancer is next. Sweetwater fifth on the inside, has to get going. They're into the stretch. On the outside, Exchanging Secrets, Our Kinsley Doll down toward the rail, these two, and now it is Exchanging Secrets in charge. Exchanging Secrets from Our Kinsley Dolls. They come down to the line. Paco Lopez and Exchanging Secrets win. Our Kinsley Doll was second, Sweetwater was third, and then came Chief Attraction and Kentucky Dancer.
Number 7, Exchanging Secret, wins it for owner Morris Bailey, trained by Eddie Plisa Jr., and that gives jockey Paco Lopez his second win today. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have the race number 10, which is the first half of the late Daily Double. Welcome back for the 10th race. 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. It's a starter allowance for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward. 9 runners going to the post.
They're off. And it is Under the Rain who goes out to take the lead. Indigita from the outsides out well. These two to the front as they race by us the first time. Giant's Jewel is next, and then Who's That Chick and Carta Regia between horses. Tybalt's Queen is racing right next to First Embrace as they move into the turn. First Embrace guided right to the inside to save all the ground from that far outside post, and then Breakaway and Welcome Speech. And now Under the Rain's going on with it. Under the Rain is pulling away here to a 6-length early lead at a brisk pace, a 22 and 4 opening quarter mile for Under the Rain, who's well in front of Indigita. And then it's Who's That Chick and Giant's Jewel follows in fourth, well held, 3 lengths ahead of Carta Regia and Tybalt's Queen on the outside. Then back to First Embrace, and then Welcome Speech and Breakaway at the back of the field. The half is up in 46 and 3/5 seconds for Isolated Under the Rain, who's about 6.5 lengths in front. Indigita second, moving for the far turn. And then it's Giant's Jewel to the outside. Tybalt's Queen follows in fourth. Who's That Chick is next. Carta Regia to the outside. Then First Embrace and Welcome Speech and Breakaway, and they're catching up to Under the Rain now. 3/4 in 111 flat, and Under the Rain is about 2 and now has lost the lead to Indigita, who will turn for home in front. Indigita off the turn, the leader, with Giant's Jewel alongside. Outside of them comes Carta Regia. Tybalt's Queen's in the center of the course. Welcome Speech is putting in a strong bid toward the inside, and here comes Welcome Speech and Javier Castellano charging up the rail to victory. Welcome Speech runs them down. Then it was Giant's Jewel, followed by Indigita and Carta Regia.
Number 8, Welcome Speech. Nice ride by Javier Castellano. Get his third win today. Slips through on the inside. Horse pays $9.80 to win. Owned by Ken and Sarah Ramsey and trained today by Mike Maker. The 11th and final race is 7.5 furlongs on the turf. These are maiden claimers, fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward. Full field of 11 runners going to the post.
They're off. Good start. And it's Pound Sterling who comes out running well. From the far outside, our favorite place has got some early speed too. Bel Piana is going up in between horses as the field makes their way into the turn. Italian Beauty is close up with Written in Stars right there in early contention too. Then back to Appealing Miss, who's down on the inside. Clear of With a Kiss. Star of the Nile is after that, and then comes Magnetic Girl. A break of another 2 lengths more back to Romantic Forever. Sweet Medea's at the back. So they move on to the backstretch, and the pacemaker is Pound Sterling with Bel Piana second on the outside. These two complete the opening quarter mile in 23 seconds flat and head up the backstretch a half a length apart. Then it's Written in Stars in third. Italian Beauty on the outside, fourth by 2.5. Followed by Appealing Miss, running fifth up the backstretch, 5 lengths off the lead. Our favorite place next. With a Kiss is down on the inside. Now being joined by Romantic Forever, who's got running room down at the rail. Star of the Nile and Magnetic Girl are next, and then comes Sweet Medea. 46 and 3 was the half mile around the far turn. Pound Sterling still there from Bel Piana, Written in Stars right behind them. 3 lengths more back to Appealing Miss. Then Romantic Forever on the inside, and With a Kiss on the far outside. They're coming toward the top of the stretch. And Pound Sterling turns for home on the lead. Bel Piana moves up alongside. These two into the final furlong. Written in Stars behind them. With a Kiss is coming now on the outside. And Sweet Medea from far behind. With a Kiss, Sweet Medea on the far outside here. Sweet Medea. Sweet Medea runs by and goes on to win. Over With a Kiss, Bel Piana, Pound Sterling, and Written in Stars.
Number 8, Sweet Medea, comes flying at the end. What a day for jockey Javier Castellano. Gets his 4th win, owned by Teresa and David Palmer, and trained to victory by Bill Kaplan. In the pick 5, 5 of 5, $40,521.45. 4 of 5, $113.85. In the Rainbow 6, nobody had 6. 5 of 6 paid $584.54. The carryover going into Friday, $3,502,617.25. And there's a carryover in the Super High 5 of $3,766.71. And that wraps up the St. Patrick's Day card. It's been a fun day. We're going to be right back here tomorrow and Friday with 11 races. First race post at 12:35 p.m. This is Ron O. Nicoletti signing off. Good night and good luck.